watched the video where he shot that deer down at the felt track.
How about your dad?
He's got a little more of an excuse, but ain't a whole lot there.
Well, I mean, hey, wait a minute now. I was told there was hair flying off the deer.
Every shot, but you had to look sharp to see it.
Boy,
Wait a minute now.
I have to go watch that video. I think there may be something out
See, I ain't seen it. I'm just getting word of mouth. You know, it's just flying. The deer, the hair was just flying off the deer.
I know one thing.
Hair stew was good yesterday for Thanksgiving. What?
That deer could run. If there was hair flying off, it was making him fast. Must have been more
Hold this while it's going
run about Mach 4.
So he lit up his hydro engine. Jet engine.
But you could tell the old guy shooting
Make an excuse now. Think of
because I took my time.
I can't catch him. I'm old. I can't catch him.
Actually, it was
How far was he from movie camp?
a long 58 steps. I stepped it off.
You don't step, but you
I did too. I stepped.
you done got old. You can't take the steps like this.
Did you raise
Bubba.
him?
Crowd here today. Main thing is be safe. Make sure you know where the next man is and that you're shooting in a safe direction. First driver gonna drive back here. Let me get a count. 24 total. That's not counting kids.
I don't know about kids. I tried to count people to be by themselves.
You counted Josh by himself.
Yeah.
All right, so 24 standards and then munchies. So that's the main thing. Just be safe. Make sure you know where you're shooting. Shoot what you want. You know, try not to shoot them little yearly. It happens. It happens. I'll probably be the first one to shoot.
Imagine that.
All the no tags over yonder.
No tags should be in the box. Everybody have fun. Let's have a good day. And let's kill up some deer.
How many drivers you want to try to
I need
at least 6. I'm gonna drive this one. I need to drive this one.
I got this one.
all the kids. I got to drive the first one too.
I don't know. I'll drive. It don't make a difference.
All right, so give me 6 and all the kids.
I got a
I'm
question.
gonna drive.
And then 2's got a back stand right here.
Where is Charlie's?
Stand on this dirt road right here.
Is that all of them gonna go on Charlie's?
You go back stand right there?
Yeah, I'll back stand right yonder.
The first drive, man drive on Maysville has begun. So let's see what happens.
We have a nice warm morning of 28 degrees out here in South Carolina. We're man driving Maysville today. I got on the opposite side of the first drive this morning, so I'm on the opposite side. Granny's on the other side, so hopefully we'll get something. So I'll turn it back on.
Just hollering, there goes a big buck. Say it that that's all they had.
Oh,
I think they're supposed to have a buck in there.
Up 7 volleys.
Is it? Can we get through here? Yeah, you can get through there. Who killed him? I did. You did? Big buck?
They're getting up. This head on.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, I see you getting that. That don't mean you need a big buck.
No, sir. His radio gave me ain't no horns on this end.
Yeah, I see that. I don't even see no horns on the other end. Robert Hammond killed a nice buck.
Yeah, I think that was that last shot. That's the buck that coming at 20 yards of me.
Oh, good.
I can hear it breathing. He said, big buck, and I was talking to Tom, and I heard it go coming right at me. I said, oh Lord, yeah. I had a gun on the dang row. I said, this is my only shot. And he stopped, and I kept waiting, and I kept waiting. My arms was getting tired, and I said, I got on the radio, I said, somebody tell them youngins to turn around. And nobody told him, so I said, screw it, he's gone. And I started hollering again. God.
Yeah.
Then that buck came straight to me and my radio went off and he turned and went to Robbie.
Your radio went off.
Yeah, he was started talking right at the wrong time.
Oh Lord. So you didn't see anything?
I saw 2, but they were in the woods where I couldn't shoot. First time I've been shooting straight at them. Second time he didn't close enough for me to shoot at him.
11 across. How many did they kill?
Only let one get by him.
2.
2 to get by him.
That was the first ones I saw.
The first buck went by him. He said a buck, half a rack buck just got by me. He said, David said, how far was it? He said, 10 yards.
He didn't even shoot?
No, I think what it was, I mean, it was as soon as we started hollering about within a minute.
Yeah, that was that first
He
deer I
had his
saw.
hands in his pocket when I went by, and I bet he couldn't get his hands out of his pocket.
One was in the range, but all I could see was his tail going through the pines, and that was the one that crossed on bone that he didn't shoot at.
That was a half a rack, 8 point.
And the buck that Robbie killed came straight up to me, and my radio went off, and it went up there and he shot.
How big a buck is it?
I don't know. I ain't looked at it.
Hadn't seen it yet. I heard him say he was a nice buck. That's why. But they were saying that was a nice buck.
Wagon here, boy.
Go Ray!
I wouldn't have shot that little buck.
You would? Yeah, I'm sure you would.
Robbie Hammond, where you at? I heard him breathing, son. He stopped from the 20 yard line.
Stand picker.
A stand picker, yeah. Bubba Fires was here. He calling you a stand picker.
That's the one that
All right, well, ain't nobody else gonna ever get that stand as long as I'm living.
Bubba.
That's it.
Bubba seen your ass. How you gonna take that cane and wave it over? He's gonna jump up and run off.
Well, tell me the story.
Which part of which story
That's
you
the
want
one
to
he
hear?
jumped there.
Bubba, Buster, what
You
you
want
want
to hear about this one, or you want to hear about the first deer I saw?
The 3 that got away.
Well, just tell the story.
All right, well, I was standing at the end of the road down,
Because that deer stopped 20 yards from me.
and I'm looking up and down the road. They start walking. As soon as they start walking, I look on this side of Daddy, and there goes a buck about that size across the road, and I'm doing like this.
That deer stopped.
Well, Daddy didn't. Daddy had looked toward me and then looked back. By the time he looked back, the other buck had gone across the road, but he was bigger than that.
Bigger. Woo! Body wise, okay.
Then, so I'm sitting there, and
He wasn't far here.
next thing I know, here goes another one on the other side of Daddy. And he's like, I couldn't get him up fast enough. I said, all right.
So when he broke across
So anyway,
I seen him going across the field.
then the next thing I know, I'm sitting up in the edge of the pines, and I look and I see a big nanny come out, and she kind of comes out and starts looking up and down the road, but she don't see me. So she starts coming out, and she got 2 little ones with her. So I just kind of shot up in the air to scare her off.
Okay, yeah,
She
go
run
ahead.
off.
Finish your other lives.
Okay. So then I was sitting there, and everybody was, the drive was about over. And all of a sudden I see this standing in the edge of the pines. And I said,
How far is he from you?
He was good 20 steps.
Oh, Lord!
So I'm sitting there going, this looks good now. And then he stepped out in the road. I said, it looks real good now. And then he got on out a little bit further, and I said, now's the time. So I shot him, and
He went straight down?
no, he didn't go straight down. He hunched up, and he put it in, that double low burst of speed. So I threw 2 more at him just to be sure, but I think he was done with the first one.
How many times you shoot?
In other words, you shot him from nose to butthole. What you gonna do with them hubs?
I'm gonna give them to you to carry the weight. I'm gonna give them to Josh to carry.
It sure is. He must have been saving them up from several shots.
One that got him.
Well now,
Old age. Did I say anything else?
you don't need to me. How many got back?
3.
At least I did shoot at mine the other day. I didn't hit him.
I sat down, and the guys went in there. I went to get up, and I heard something that looked like that, and the buck went.
Big buck.
It's bigger than that.
Bigger than that one.
He's around the same size deer. Just had horns on one side of it.
And I was going like this. I was going.
And I'm sitting there like this, and I'm looking like this, and I hear somebody shoot, so I get up like this, and I look like this, and I heard something, I did like that, and I saw the tail end, and I didn't even see the third.
Second trial's about to start. Someone's already shot. They set up the road a little ways towards some of the other drivers. 6 or 7 deer across the road, so there's deer in here all over the place today. So I'm gonna turn you on when the drive starts.
All right, fixing to put on the second drive. They said there's some dog men right down here below us. And boy said they just saw 5 across the road there. So this place here is usually full of deer. So we'll see what happens.
I told you to get where the hands come out.
That was Blake, wasn't me.
Somebody stop me to get this power line. You need a little point on your motion over here.
Well, I don't know how many of them coyotes they killed, but they talked like several of them were shooting at coyotes.
They don't eat too good, do they?
Where'd that guy right below you shoot at?
Uh-huh.
You didn't get to see him? I
I
couldn't.
don't know if it was him or the fellow around on the road.
Well, that fell right below you, I seen him shoot. I seen the smoke come out of the barrel. He was shooting down away from you. He was shooting.
From where I was, I couldn't see him.
Somebody said those first shots was Lester. You know, the first one that got out. Is that our people coming young?
Are you out of
Yeah.
bullets yet? Left. What's the kill, left?
Mama.
I hear you, boy.
That's all the
Yeah, Lester got one.
all the shooting you did, all the shooting he did.
Yeah.
Is that one deer?
Two deer. I downed the first one and shooting at the other one going out through them sweet guns. And when she was too far gone and them trees done soaked up all my buckshot, the one
That soaked up all your buckshot.
the one I downed was dragging off. And I got there with no mind, no.
Fifty should have yelled. Zach was right there at you.
I went there and shot him.
Boy, Blake shoot at. How'd you do, Lester?
Coyote.
Daddy killed one coyote. Daddy killed one.
You shoot Russell?
Shot one time. The deer went across the wide open field. He 200 yards from it.
You
About 300. He had to take a break.
I didn't hit you. I still had one. I said, God dang, I still got a shit. Yes, sir. 1 yearling and a big doe.
Okay, and I didn't see them right. I watched them till Buck hit the field.
Then you seen them out
then
front.
I couldn't shoot because I've been shooting
Right in the house. That's right.
How big was the buck?
It's a nice book.
About, he's 15,
15,
16.
16.
Which way did you go, Russell?
He's
Straight
across that flat field, wide open field. Once he got where I couldn't give Russell, I shot one time. I thought you were shooting on the
Hey, I wasn't going to shoot. Then I heard you shoot. I said, hey, I was shooting. He
All I
said,
seen was Brown. I just coughed and I seen Brown come up that ditch. I tried to They crossed back this side of the ditch just a little. I mean, they crossed the.
You need to be
They
right
crossed
in
the
the
ditch.
path.
See, I was right on the ditch last.
See,
And
but
see,
had you not seen a deer last year, or was that the second time?
You got one? I hear you, boy.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Big doe.
Big doe. Real big doe. Where's she at?
See, I thought you
Well, let's go look at her.
I shot at
I'm getting some good info.
it was like the same thing happened today.
See, if I'd have been staying in
From the
road.
You was on the paved road? Boy, it seems to be the place to be today,
He
ain't
was
it?
the closest one down to the camp plant, the hoop and shot right out of the
Well, after Blake shot, I was just standing there. Figured maybe, I was thinking he killed it. And I saw the doe come hopping through the woods, so I turned the gun camera on and she hopped and stopped for a second. And then she came in another gap, and as soon as she touched the gap, I pulled the trigger and she folded up. So trying to figure something out. Probably from here to your truck.
You're about 50, 60 yards.
From Robbie's truck.
All right. And she folded right up. All right. Get ready to put on the third one. Josh killed one. My Josh killed one the last drive. They shot it a bunch, but a lot of it was coyotes. I don't think they brought but 2 deer out. All right. Well, I got 3 ways to look. I got to look that way. That way. So we'll see what happens.
Well, folks, new cameraman, new action. We're down deep in the swamp at the Maysville hunt today. See what happens.
Here comes the four drivers. Just where they put.
That's good. Y'all let them keep getting by you. It ain't hard driving up in here. Jump on them and stab them. Let that one get by without shooting at it.
Well, it was as near as I can tell. It was hard to tell exactly where it was. It's a big deer, but it was either around 140 steps. Too far, but shoot, I hate to just let it walk away. Seemed like I heard him. Bone Hammond killed a big cow horn from what I can hear, and I heard some more shots just a while ago. So we'll know what happened when I get back.
How big them hooves are. They're all wore out. Look at that. Him in the hooves.
Those first two shots were real spaced out.
It looked like a hammer.
Shot the first shot about 80 yards. Saw the deer coming. I heard it before David called.
140 steps. I couldn't see the head. It was a big body deer.
He's just making up excuses because he missed.
Force at a rapid rate of speed.
Lay down somewhere and
I hear you, boy. You thought that was you shooting.
Did he run and stop or what? He was running and you rolled him.
Captain shot him.
One shot.
He went down and he raised his head up and I shot him again.
I get as far away from the hill as I can.
Good.
Stay dry.
So we killed 2 on that drive, right?
We got 7 so far.
Yeah. What'd you do, old man?
Sat on the stool. That's all I did. That's all.
Well, I did shoot at 140 steps, but I did shoot.
I've seen 10 deer today and keep shooting what they want.
Shot it. Yeah, I heard about some of them muds.
I mean, the drivers.
Yeah. Yeah, I think today the best place to stand is on the back stands. So that's where all the deer's going.
That was the way to put me on the first 2 drives.
Yeah.
Oh, you cheated night before.
How old is Jazz now?
5, something like that. Hey boy, how old is Jazz now?
5. 5, not
Did you get some puppies off of him?
just add a litter off of it. Just some. They had 10.
What'd you get for him?
$1,000 piece.
And she had 10? Ooh, I'd be hugging on that
Shannon
dog.
them kept one. I actually was in halves on the little with Shannon and Alan Wooten. They got the connection and sell them for $1,000. I don't have the connection to sell those for $1,000. If I was selling them, I wouldn't be able to get $50. She had 10. She raised every one of them just slick and fat as they could be. Zach kept one, and Shannon and them kept one.
I didn't know it was on.
That boy was real pleased with Zach keeping his.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was real pleased last night when I cleaned up 2 piles of pee and 2 piles of puke in the house. All them's out shopping and gallivanting. That's the first thing they said. I said, I ain't taking another puppy. I don't need a puppy in the house. We don't need a puppy. You don't have to do nothing. You don't have to clean up nothing. You don't have to worry about that dog.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's afternoon now. We're about to start the 4th drive now. So I drove the 3rd drive, and Ryan used his cameras on the 3rd drive. He said nothing really came close to him, but it'd been nice if he could kill something. But nothing came close enough for him to kill. So hopefully something will come out again here. So I'll turn you back on and drive.
All right, fixing to start the 4th one of the day. We cutting it off from every which way. Got them standing in the middle. Got them standing everywhere.
I want to pull up Townsend Road and park up there.
All right, I'll cut you back on when we get started.
Had it all. Yeah, that camera had it all.
I don't understand why y'all think it's all right to run them 100 yards from me.
Huh?
I don't know why y'all run them so far from me.
He run right in front of them because they was pointing all, you know, and I was ready to shoot about 100 yards down there. It was a big deer. I couldn't tell what it was.
Really?
Swear. That's where he crossed the last time. He crossed right there where those hardwoods meet the pine. And but where we had Pump and all, he wanted me to come on up here.
Yeah. Well, Punk had to see him though, right?
Oh yeah, I would imagine so. If he was looking up the road, he seen him. You know what I mean? All right, tell us again now what happened.
The deer crossed and I shot at it and I did not get it.
That ain't what all you said a while ago.
It crossed and I shot at it. And it ran the length of the road right down there where he was standing, but he had done been pulled off of his stand. And so then when I walked out the road, it ran right back across the stand where he was standing again, and then turned and went down to the ditch right behind him and was standing there whenever I walked down there to his stand. I said, well, here's where David was standing.
We was looking for blood, and he was
That's forward dog driver.
This might be the way to get me a good shot.
There you go.
All I gotta do is just open it and just angle it where you want it. And just push that button, it powers up. Just right here.
When it powers up, I push that button.
Yes, sir, and just start.
And whenever that thing turns red, you're video.
When it's the record, when it says REC in red, I know I'm recording.
There you go.
I'm pretty smart about that. Now, this thing
Buster was on the first picture.
I ain't lying, this sounds like an elephant.
Buster was and the other one back going 2 or 5 hills.
right there. Well, they've got another time.
If you'd have been one row up, it'd run slam over you.
If he'd have backed up with that,
I could have grabbed it. Randy's good to tell you how to do that.
what's that?
How to run through by you.
All right. Get ready to start the 4th drive. 1, 2, 3. The 5th drive.
If I have time. Did you kill? Tempo. Those first 3 shots
Russell right across from me. He said he shot at him at 90 steps. He's pretty sure he's in him. He's over there looking for him now. Here come the ride.
No? He did shoot just one time. That was dead a shot twice.
Yeah, he might put some buckshot in it too.
Yeah, they must have run right up on him.
One prong
Daddy
deer.
was probably shooting at this side.
This side.
Because he said the deer was going
Coming to him.
towards Robbie.
Yeah. She was shooting at this side.
Well, he raked him with one right back in.
Yeah, he gave him a haircut right there.
You shooting on this side, wasn't you?
You were shooting on this side, left side, right?
There ain't too many holes over there.
Don't look like you scared him too bad.
No, he did. He gave him a haircut right there.
Yeah.
He gave him a haircut.
Did he skip one off right there?
Or else that big buck was whooping his butt.
Put the kill down on him.
See the camera up there in the curve?
Yeah, I had to drive by.
He was shot from the curve. He shot.
That's a good long way.
Yeah, at least. I shot at that Coyote. He was long. 20.
Here's where the thing, the blood went in, right?
That's about
No. Long.
Hey, JB, that's about how long far the one in the swamp. Oh,
Hey, you was fighting, don't you remember?
you don't remember him firing?
Look at your back, boy. Your mama gonna be.
Rush is the hero, the winner. That look like the one Robbie Hammond killed my dog was in the middle of that beaver farm.
Full body mount on that one.
Oh, I hate to show y'all this.
Fire up the grill. There's some nice straight point.
Yes, sir.
Bubba could have fitted that in his coveralls.
Aren't you glad that was a small deer?
I'm glad it was a small deer, but I still didn't feel like bending over and dragging it.
Could we just go? I mean, is there any reason we're staying here?
Y'all ready to go, Buster? It's tired of one running the camera.
Yeah.
Time to what? The camera?
And what's your name?
Robbie Crane.
Robbie Crane. Get in there with your deer. I'll make you famous.
All he did.
He couldn't kill one with both sides. He had to kill a half a rack.
That deer forgot to put his other hat on.
Tell me the story. What happened?
I was sitting there, I saw him come in from the property line coming up the canal ditch, and he came in there and stopped, and I shot him.
That's a thrilling story. He go right down?
He came, yeah, he came
Big lie.
He came through, he was slipping, and he was listening to the driver's drive, and when he stopped and was looking around, I was able to
pop him.
Yeah,
that's a nice buck.
Thank you.
Truck around there, we're gonna pick up them deer. All right.
It was not a buck.
Oh my! What do you get for that? You get something.
I bet y'all, congratulations.
Fat boy.
I woo-wooed him.
Oh, woo-woo,
Yeah, I woo-wooed him.
I think it's the extra came from behind.
Where y'all going? This is the deer I jumped.
Yeah. You did good.
See you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, towards a little
That's a good group of people we got hunting here, but I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna beat what we just did today.
Boy, that is fun. I'll tell you what.
9 and 100 missing.